So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to some more PSGL action here on a Saturday night. Tonight we're here for round 8, I believe, of the season in Hungary. People who don't know who I am by now, I am Little Block's long-time PSGL commentator now, about 5 seasons. And hopefully tonight we can have some good action. There's been a lot of changes to the grid over the winter break. We had about 8 people leave over the winter break, and we had about 6 new come in. So it's not exactly the greatest part, but we've got what we got to deal with. I'm just going to let you know, in fact, the changes we have. So let me just get the tyre telemetry up to the best with what people have said. We'll go on board with one of the new drivers himself. So currently, we have the changes of Nexus Iceman moving to F3, Machine Fishy leaving. We also have Brandon being kicked. We have J-Luke moving to Haas. We have Moose Lock becoming a reserve. We also say goodbye to a couple other drivers. Let me just check the constructors one. We say goodbye to the other Taurus driver. I can't remember who exactly that was. We say goodbye to the few Williams drivers. And coming in, we have Mr. Geronimo. We have Free Gloves. We have Kolsnik A. And I think that is it for now. So as you can see, we had quite a bit of hit with the drivers we lost, but we've managed to gain a few back for this season, for the after winter break. Anyway, let's watch Geronimo as he comes. I don't know, F6 in stream, not F5, just saying. This is, oh yeah, I changed, yeah, never mind, yeah, I changed it, don't worry. Anyway, Geronimo sets a 19.5 and goes P10. Rowan is in P11, been a miserable season for Rowan. Let's watch Free Gloves start a lap here in the Racing Point Formula 1 car. Coming down the main straight now, we're going to be reaching about 195 miles an hour, 196 into the braking zone for turn 1, down to 3rd gear, and then now racing towards turn 2. Second DRS part of this track. We had yellow flag for a slow moving car up ahead. I wonder if he was recovering from a spin, or was he just going slow. Anyway, here we go. Geronimo gets well out of the way of Free Gloves. Now let's see him through turn 4. We have Kolsnik currently setting a 1:18.1 on the meters, but Mooslot is fastest with a 1:17.9. Let's see Free Gloves now coming into the turns 6 and 7 chicane here over the curb. You can do that on this game very aggressively and get away without getting a warning, so I imagine a few drivers will take advantage of it. Got Roscoe Dodger out. I think I missed that before I started the stream and I was busy editing it all. Anyway, Free Gloves, he is 7.5 up, so currently I'll put him on about 20.1. I imagine he's going to find more time in the final sector though, if he is such a big time up through this lap. Round the hairpin he goes, and now into the long loop in final corner, down to 3rd gear. Now he'll be activating the DRS anytime now. Now it is, and up to the line he sets an 18.1 and goes P3. Not too bad from him whatsoever. What about Nanobacon, who was actually out on the medium tyres very early on? So drivers electing to use the medium tyres already. Are they really going to be using the soft tyres? Because that's not really what you want to be doing around Hungary. Or do we have mixed conditions in the race, explaining why someone like Neon is down in P4 after his first run? We just don't know. It might explain why someone like Kolsnik has gone straight for a set of the medium compound tyres. Got Kankai setting a 17.7 on the soft, so that gets me thinking, do we have rain in this race? Do not spoil it if we do. Nano Bacon goes second on a 1:17.9 on the mediums. Not bad from him at all. Rowan's out on the softs. Geronimo's out of fuel. The KK is going again, so we will ride on board with the Hash driver coming through turn 2. Very difficult overtaking spot there, but if you have much grippier, more grippier tyres than other cars, a move is certainly possible. As he comes into turn 4, he is 2 tenths down this time. He runs wide, so I think that's his lap over. We'll go to James Killer in the Williams. Currently P11, hasn't got any points this season. He did in fact score a point though a few races back, but disqualified. Got disqualified for rejoining the session when lagging out in the race, because if you rejoin you do not get any warnings. So yeah, I think that's a bit of it's the right rule to do in my opinion. Neon is still going as he comes through the middle sector now, down to 5th gear through the fast right hander. He is 2.5 tenths up, so he is improving as well. Will that be good enough to put him near the front though? That is the real question. You just don't know. Here comes Neon. Round the final corner, will he be able to move up the grid with 2.5 tenths up through the middle sector? I assume he will. He sets a 17.9 and goes second. Rowan 1.8 up on his time. Runs very deep, Rowan. Rowan has had a mare of a season compared to last season. He looked like he could have been a bit of a title contender for last season. Dropped off a bit and has severely dropped off this season. He's down in about P10 in the standards. So he's not doing a lot. 3 gloves, he is 4.3 down. We'll ride on board with Scorpion Hun in the Ferrari. Through turn 1 he goes, and on the short run down to turn 2. I can't remember exactly. If you have a look on the standings it will tell you. Through turn 2 he goes, and now down through turn 3 on the run up to turn 4. You don't really want to be overtaken here. It's a very risky move, and he is 2 tenths up. That might be an invalidation. He might have got away with it. Let's see, he looks like he got away. No, he hasn't got away with it. He has in fact got an invalidation. So we'll go back on board with 3 gloves. Why not? See what he can do. Cam coming out on the medium, so he thinks he can beat his time then on the softs, and he 3 gloves is a 10.5 down through the sector 1 split. I wonder if he's going to keep pushing. He looks like he's low on fuel, so I imagine he'll be boxing in at the end of this lap. Got Alfa Romeo of Jabogan there on out that Jeremino on one. Rowan, is he going again? I don't know. I don't know. Remember when I managed to go around outside Juho there once? No, I do not, Jamie. I actually do not remember. Cam will be an interesting one. I think I'm going to ride on board with him and see if he can beat his time on the softs. Oh, his soft time on the medium, sorry, because it might be difficult. He might have backed off the end of his last lap, hence why he's on the mediums now, but let's see. Anyway, coming into the final corner, doesn't elect to take a wide line like many other drivers do. He just takes a tight line to get his lap started, and let's see what Cam can do on the run down to turn 1. He's got cars coming out of the pit lane, so you better hope they don't block him. Mooslot gets well out of the way. You've got Williams following quite closely behind as well, Kolesnik, so I wonder, will Kolesnik catch up? It's a bit of a risky game doing that from Kolesnik, because if he catches him, he's just going to be getting dirty air. If I was Kolesnik, I would have backed off and most probably given myself a bit more space, because you do not want dirty air, especially around this track. And he's a 10th of the bit up. Cam bit hesitant through turn 4 and now turn 5. If you want to stay off this inside curb, do not touch it. Run as wide as possible, maybe even use a bit of that yellow curb on the outside, and now into the turn 6 and 7 chicane. You can be a lot more aggressive on the curbs there, but Cam doesn't seem to be. And now this tight, twisty, technical middle sector, it looks decent from Cam at the moment. He was up on his sector 1 time on these medium tyres, so what will he be in sector 2? Will he have lost time? Will he have possibly gained some? I think he's gained a little bit compared to sector 1. Kolesnik just behind though, we saw, ran very wide through there. Down into the hairpin comes Cam. Kolesnik is catching. We've got Scorpion Hun going up to 2nd just behind his teammate. But the real question is, what can Cam do? Never mind, Jabogan has absolutely smashed it. A 1:17.1, and I completely missed that one. Hold on. I do apologise for the disruption there. KK goes second, just ahead of Cam. Mooshlock goes second. Look how close that is between the guys. And Free Clubs is out on a set of hearts again. Let's watch Jonas, because Jonas has been one of those who's been improving quite a lot this season. Got the Mercedes of Rowan just ahead of him. Jamie got himself disqualified. I missed that. Jonas is 2 tenths up through sector 1. Keep it within the track limits, he will. He needs to make sure Rowan don't block him. Rowan gets well out of the way. And I think this could be the end for some of these drivers in qualifying. Let's watch Jonas come through the chicane here. Looks alright there, and now this tight, difficult section of the middle sector, and he almost loses the rear at the same corner Lance Stroll did in qualifying in 2018. And look at that, that racing point does not want to stand. Look how aggressive that is over the curve, very aggressive. Someone else has gone up, but I've missed there. Who's gone up? Nano Bacon went up to 5th. Cam is done with qualifying, so he can be qualifying a maximum 4th place, no higher than that. What can Jonas do though? Can he dislodge his TNR teammate off pole position? It's raining in qualifying, and he sets a 1:17.3. That's why cars are coming out early on the mediums. Rowan sets a 25.0, and it starts raining on his lap. That is not what he needs. Drama in Hungary at the end of qualifying. We've seen drama in real life at the end of qualifying. We're seeing it on the F1 2019 game. Let's see James Killer, a 1:36.7, a very competitive time there from him. Jeremino's on and out that. We've got Sauber, or an Alfa Romeo in fact, that is in the barrier. Rowan 3 tenths up, and he's going to cut the corner, surely he is, and that car is ending up in the barrier, and the miserable season is going to continue for Rowan at the moment, especially after long winter break. If you don't get his act together, Toto Wolff might call for the sack. Neon's gone second on a 1:17.2. Not too bad from him. Though, will Free Gloves be in the top 10 on the hards? He doesn't want to be. He needs to be beaten by someone. Will that person be James Killer, or will it be Jeremino? Doesn't look too wet at the moment, so I think they could stand a chance of possibly beating him. James Killer is 3 tenths up. He needs to find more time in this final sector if he's going to get into the top 10. Into the penultimate corner now comes James Killer. A lot of cars are done, so Jaboggan is currently on pole position. Can James Killer perform a miracle and go anywhere near the front? I don't think he will. His aim will be the top 10, and it's going to be the top 10. It's going to be P9, and that pushes Free Gloves out of the top 10, which is beautiful for him. Geronimo, is up by 3 tenths through the first sector, and he runs very wide there. Not what he needs. The car seems to be handling alright, even in these wet conditions. A bit of lag there. 4 and a bit tenths up. So will he push Kolesnik out of the top 10? Or will he settle for where he is? He's got to find another 3 tenths in this final sector. I don't think he will knock Kolesnik out. I think it's just got too wet for the Mercedes, and it has in a 1:18.3, and he's going to qualify. P12 is Rowan. P13, who... Oh my bloody hell, what's going on here then? And Neon is the last driver in qualifying to retire, so yeah. Anyway, here is your grid for the Hungarian Grand Prix. It's Toboggan on pole, Moonshot in second, third is Neon, fourth Johnny, fifth Scorpion, sixth for KK, seventh Cam. That's a very close top 7. Nana Bacon 8th, James Killer 9th, and Kolesnik 10th. 11th is Free Gloves. That is a very close grid for the top 11. I think that's the closest it's been all season. Only 8 tenths, which is quite impressive, especially seeing the different compounds that were used. 12th we've got Geronimo, 13th Rowan, 14th is Roscoe Dodger, and 15th is Jamie 2905. It looks very, very sunny in Hungary in the race. I don't want to wrap a ruined because we could get a twist here, but it is very sunny at the moment. Put your predictions in the chat now. What is going to be your top 3? I would do the Bugatti randomizer, but then I can't because it's by myself, which is very disappointing. Let's see, Toboggan takes way. Everyone on the top 10 still in the same tires. 3 gloves still using those hard tires. Geronimo and Rowan still on the mediums. Roscoe and Jamie going long into this race on the hard tires. And look at that, Jamie trying to warm his tires up so aggressively that he almost spun, which it would have been very embarrassing to say the least. Don't think I'd let him forget that if he did bin it. I'm going to go for a top 3 of Jonis, Toboggan, Neon. I think that would be our top 3. Our first DNF, I'm going to go for James Killer or Rowan. Don't know who could be. Don't know who else I could guess for. I think that would be the 2 people I'd guess for. Anyway, we're getting ever closer to the action. If any of you in the chat do have any questions, feel free to ask them. Definitely would answer them. Toboggan finally come around the final corner. Where is Jamie? Just at the penultimate corner, so Toboggan's going to have to sit on the grid for about an extra 10 to 15 seconds compared to these drivers. Actually, he's just pulling in now, so about another 7 seconds I'd say you'd have to wait for Jamie. So his tyres will be getting ever colder, and that could play into the hands of someone like Scorpion on in P5, because with those softs get a better start, who knows. Anyway, I'm Lickle. Action being provided for 35 laps of the Hungary ring. The lights are on for me. I know they're not on for the drivers. They're on for the drivers now, and the lights are going to go out eventually. It's lights out, and away we go for the start of the Hungarian Grand Prix. It looks like a very good start from Toboggan there. It looks all clean, come down in the run to turn 1. Would a Renault of Neon try to squeeze down the inside. We've got Ferrari trying to go around the outside. That's Scorpion on, and there's contact, and there's damage for Neon. Oh no, that's not what you need. The Haas spun and hit Neon, which is unfortunate. We've got Nano and Cam side by side. We've got more contact down the back, I think. We do. We have Roscoe and Michelot. What about Neon? Neon's still going. Scorpion on up to P2. What a start from him. Will he try maybe launch on down the inside of Toboggan? No, he won't. It looks all clean at the moment. Let's see our biggest gainers. I just caught the end of that. 3 gloves having to cut the chicane there. I imagine he got forced off, or just generally might have ran wide by an accident. Let's see, what damage do you think Neon has? Does he have damage, or was it Michelot? Nope, he has damage to his front left end plate. Roscoe has damage, and Michelot also has damage, I think. Yep, to his front right end plate, which is very unfortunate. 34 laps to go for these drivers. Let's get the tyres up now. Our biggest gainer in fact was Jamie that lap, getting his top 10 after starting from plumb last. It's a good start from Toboggan though, 6/10 out in front. It's perfect for him. Will Cam maybe try a lunge, a bit too far back I'd say. Yeah. And here comes Neon down the inside of Geronimo. and he gets the move done. This is going to be, have to be a comeback drive from Leon now. And Mooshlot has left the session. That is not the attitude you want. Fair play to Roscoe to continue going, but that is not the attitude I want in this division. Terrible attitude. Absolutely terrible. Look at that. Scorpion is still keeping with Jaboggan, but how long until those soft tires start to die? Another couple laps. We got Colesnick and Cam, have we? Oh, Colesnick tried going down the inside, but just that is a very difficult corner to overtake. And he's going to go on the curb there, and if you're going to go on that curb, you're going to ask to spin, but he doesn't spin, which is fair play to him. I think I would have spun that if going on that inside cutting. And Colesnick runs very wide due to the dirty air, and this might allow his teammate James Killick to get through. What is he going to do? Colesnick is not saving his ERS here. He just left it in overtake this whole race. He needs to start managing it. He's not managing it, which is not good for him. How's Nano doing? Nano is catching up to the back of OKK here through turn 4. How the driver's coping. Wonder how many penalties you'll see this race. Will Colesnick turn his eyes down? I don't think he will. I think someone needs to tell him to turn his ERS down, because it's not going to save anytime soon, and he's going to be a bus on the straight. Look at that, and he does run a bit wide, I think. Fair, Neon's still doing a decent job despite having the front wing damage. Look at Rowan there, that car does not want to stay on track. There's no grip in it whatsoever. I think Roscoe still has a chance of getting decent points anyway. Let's go to Nano Bacon. I think the first car to be able to use DRS in this race. Will he be able to use it to a good effect? Look at that, Colesnick already in. He won't be able to use it to a good effect because he's too far back of the KK. Will anyone be able to use it here on the straight? Maybe Jamie, could he launch one? He's going to maybe go to the outside of Free Gloves. Free Gloves feel the need to defend the inside. Oh! Oh no! Free Gloves lost the rear out of turn 1, and I'm not sure if Jamie tagged him and got a bit of front wing damage. Yeah, big damage to his front right, I think. Neon having to go to the outside. Will Geronimo try to get through? He's got past 1. Will he try to go up the inside to turn 4? No, he won't. He smartly backs off. Roscoe sets the fastest lap. I said, do not count Roscoe out of this race. He still has a chance. Might need a bit of a safety car to get him a point or so. I think a safety car really could help him, to be honest. I think if he does come out, he'll be able to get top 6. So he looks like he has solid pace. As we come into that starting lap 5, Jaboggan is leading by 2.2 seconds. This looks easy for him at the moment. Looks like no one's going to challenge him. Any use of the DRS? Rowan and Neon maybe? Neon could use it. Has Colesnick turned his eyes down yet? No, he hasn't. He's still using it. Will Neon try to launch one? No, a bit too far back, unfortunately for him. I think this is the battle you have to watch for P4 between a KK, Nano Bacon and Cam. I think we've got to ask the question, is a KK quick enough to keep up with the Jonas? I don't think so. How Scorpion Hunt's tyres keeping up? I don't think they're going to be good. There's many questions you could ask. Rowan picks up a 3-second time penalty. See what he can do. Cam following back. The problem is you're going to be following hard here when there's so much dirty air being kicked off the top of kicked out the back of these cars. You're just going to have no front end grip. And Scorpion and Willie dive into the pits. Rowan and Neon has sort of positions, but I think I'm going to have to watch this battle though, because the Johnnis looks like he has more pace at this stage of the race. Jabogan, fastest lap of the race. Are we going to see a TNR 1-2? I think we are. Down the inside into turn 1. Scorpion doesn't even bother defending, and nice and easy gets the move done up into P2. Scorpion Hunt's tyres are really starting to fall off a cliff now. I reckon we'll see a KK, Nano, Cam all starting to catch him, I'd say. And we've got Nano diving down the inside. And look at Cam. Cam's trying to go around the outside at turn 4. Oh, he backs out. Just typing in my password on my phone so I can send a message into the PS4 F5 chat. Make life so much easier. I think this is the battle we're gonna have to follow. Look at that, Scorpion, and he's just out. Hold on, look, he's locked up. Those tyres are dead. Right on lap 7, Jabogan is 3.8 ahead, and we got yellow flags. Neon, oh, the two Mercedes have come together. And I think Geronimo, will he pit? No, he won't. The two Mercedes teammates new with each other, and they're both coming towards already. Geronimo will not cover the inside row and will just come back through. No, Jeremy's got big damage, you can tell. That front right end plate is shattered. Now the chase after Scorpion on. What can they do? Jamie, fastest lap of 120.4. Good pace from Jamie at the moment. Roscoe has pit. Why is he pit? Oh, we got yellows in sector 2. Who is it now? Geronimo again. Right, Roscoe having a front wing change, so rule him out now. I'd say. I think he's completely out of the picture. We need a safety car or something in this race. I wish you could turn the probability of a safety car up, because like they give you a scale of how much you can, what the probability can be for a safety car in a race, because really would be useful. Okay, following. Neon and Scorpion Hunt has pit for a set of hard tyres, so he will be going to the end. Rowan dives in. What about Geronimo? He will dive in as well. Rowan retires from the race. Quitter's attitude, that is. Quitter's attitude, and I think that's going to block his teammate as well. It is, it's blocked his teammate. This is what. Look, he stops in the pits. This is a disaster for Geronimo. We could do soon. I think the time will be right soon. Just bear with me, Sondre. The first car to get past for Scorpion and will be 3 gloves. And he's got a big gap to make up to Neon up in P7, 7.7 off it. Look at that, Scorpion Hunt is definitely feeling the effect of understeer, and Fruity Pebbles is into the pit lane. Oh my god, Scorpion Hunt almost losing the rear there. Now allows 3 guys to get away. Those hard tyres are not up to temperature yet, not working great. It's not what they need. I think it's going to be a very sunny day in Hungary for the rest of this race. That 9 out of 35, so we're about a few laps under a third of the way in. If you have any questions for me, feel free to ask them. and I will surely answer them. Colesnick is... I think Colesnick gets the point now to save reserves. I think he's understanding, which is good. People are making progress. Got the Cam still following Nano Bacon. Cam said he was ill before the race, so that could explain why he is a bit slower than usual, but he's still doing a good job fighting for P3. I haven't seen Nano Bacon on the podium before, so that'd be quite nice to see him up there. Definitely has made a good bit of progress since joining F5 back last season. Here we go down the straight now. Here comes Cam. Will he be able to launch one down the inside of Nano Bacon? No, he's just got to sit back and wait. KK doesn't have the pace to keep up with these guys. He's currently 2.1 behind Roscoe, getting a 3-second time penalty. How's Scorpion under, and he still can't get past 3 gloves, and he's not using his DRS. Has Scorpion hadn't got a DRS failure? Certainly looks possible because he's not being able to use it on the straight. We'll see if he uses it on this straight. Nope, he's not using it. He's within DRS, but he's just not using it. I think he's got a problem with it, so that's unfortunate for him. I have to go back on board with the battle for P3 between Nano Bacon and Cam. Nano is really being pressured here by Cam. Also got a battle between Roscoe and Geronimo. I think we'll see an overtake here, so let's watch this. Colesnick getting a 3-second time penalty. And down the inside to tail one goes Roscoe. Geronimo doesn't defend, and Roscoe is up into P12. We'll go back to Cam. Is he close enough to possibly try a launch on the inside turn 1? Half a second. I reckon he's got to be about 2 tenths. I think he's got to be about 3 tenths behind. Maybe 4 tenths. But here we go. He's gaining and gaining and gaining. I think if I was Cam, I'd launch one, but he doesn't launch it. We've got to go to Scorpion on that because he's still stuck behind the racing point of 3 gloves. Really isn't working for him at the moment. That early pit stop has not worked. He's got no DRS, so really is hampering him. You look at the battle for the lead, there's no battle. Toboggan is just dominating. Hasn't raced for a few weeks, comes back and shows what he can do. It's amazing how he can just dominate so much already. 6 seconds in the lead pretty much. It's quite spectacular from him. Nano using a lot more of that curve, and it might have cost him here. This Cam is getting ever closer, but Nano's definitely using a lot more of the inside curve compared to Cam. I think Cam maybe got to try start using more of that inside curve. Still is following. Roscoe sets another fastest lap. He's not going to give up on the points. Still think there definitely is a possibility that he could get maybe 1 or 2. He needs a couple more retirements. Here around the final corner, he's a lot closer now. Cam has got to get a better run than Nano out the corner. He's 4 tenths behind as they activate the DRS. Will he be close enough to go down the inside? I think finally this might be his chance. Nano's not going to be able to defend down the inside, and Cam is through, is he? Yes, he is. Nice and easy for him. So long that took to him try to get the move done, and he finally gets it done. Scorpion are still struggling without DRS here. Really is playing a massive effect on his race because he just can't get past that racing point of 3 gloves, which is really frustrating for him. We'll still watch Nano Bacon on the back of Cam actually, because he has a confidence over the curbs compared to Cam, and he's a lot more aggressive through this middle sector, so we'll see what he can do. Can he possibly find his way back through? We might be maybe come in for an undercut for a set of hard tyres. Maybe we feel that after losing that position, the only thing is to try to get that back is undercut him. Who knows? Might be able to get him back. As I said, who knows? I've said that about 4 times there. You get me. Hey, he's still within range. If he still keeps this gap, like, ooh, there's a bit of a mischief there. If he keeps this gap, he definitely has a chance of coming back on the straight if he uses he's got to keep it within 4 tenths, and he's not going to be close enough, I don't think. Cam's in overtake. Nano tucking into the 6th and Cam's going to be able to hold on for longer than that. We're going to go to Fruity Pebbles down in P11. see how he's doing battling for the final point with Jamie after having the collision and losing his wing. Here comes Leon now, round the final corner. He's certainly going to get this move done. Will Jamie defend though? The question is how hard will he defend if he does. To the outside, he was thinking of going to the inside, but he's going to send it all the way around the outside. Jamie goes deep, and that allows Neil for a switchback, perfect switchback. Will it be perfect enough to go round the outside here? They're side by side into turn 2, and round the outside goes Neil. That's brilliant from him. Good confidence on the brakes and gets the move done. I don't think Jamie will give this up without a fight. He says he's done it around the outside here once before. There was a bit of lag there, and I wonder, did Jamie pick up any damage from that lag? Nope, he's all fine. That McLaren front wing is all good. Here we go. Now the Cam getting straight up against that barrier. But yellow to set the free. It's not Roscoe. Who the bloody hell was it? Who is? Oh, Scorpion. Disaster for him. He's got a damaged wing and stays out. Oh my god. Look at him now, he's going to be struggling through these high speed corners. Let's see how he handles return for that right front end plate is severely damaged. Yeah, he has no turning, he's got to box, he's got himself a penalty. So maybe there is a chance for Roscoe to get points, we don't know. Roscoe has got a pit again, of course. That will be for a set of soft tyres at the end, probably, or maybe mediums. And Nano's the first of the leaders in. Is he trying to undercut Cam? Make sure not to speed. James Killer in as well. Will Williams. I don't think I've ever seen a pit lane being used like that before. Anyway, someone who's driving a solid race is 3 gloves in his first race. Very quiet, but going to go a long way on these hard tyres. And to Jonas is starting to catch Jabolkin. Is Jabolkin taking a bit too much out of his tyres? Don't know, we've just got to wait and see. Anyway, here we go. Lap 15 now, Ronda, will Jabolkin box in? Are those mediums starting to die? I think we need a safety car to spice this up, I really do. A safety car would really spice it up, or a change in weather. Make it a dry to wet to dry race. See what people do, that very much make me lick my lips. Jabolkin's in anyway. What about to Johnny? Stays out, so you should have tried doing an overcut. Cam stays out still. Okay, coming into the pit lane indicates that very early, which is good to see. We've got yellows in sector 2. Oh, Scorpion is out of the race. It looks so promising for the Hungarian man at his home Grand Prix, but no, he's ended up in the barrier, which is not what he needs. And could that be the all-important safety car we need? Scorpion leaves the session. Okay, he's coming down the pit lane. Here comes Nana Bacon. Nana Bacon, he's well ahead of him. Then again, they weren't battling. The gap was about 2 seconds, I say. It's about 2.4 now. 2.8. I think it's gone up just a bit there. 3 seconds is the gap, so it's gone up. It might have been wrong about the 2-second gap originally, but that's what I'm guessing roughly. About 2.5 seconds for it. So let's say he's lost about 4 attempts. Okay, we'll go with that. How's the leader to Jonas doing on these tyres? Will we try to go even longer? What's the gap between him and Jabolkin? 13.1, so we'll just keep it like that for now. And we'll just monitor if he does box his lap Oh, never mind, he does bolts. What about Cam? Will Cam maybe try something different, try to stretch his mediums to the softs? No, he's bolts, so there's no point in me having this. We'll go to James Keller, who's on the back of his teammate once again. Two Williams driving quite close with each other. Down in P7 and 8. Not a bad result for them. Claire Williams definitely would be happy with this performance if they could bring the cars home safely and make sure they get points. Colesnick will have to pit again though, however, so expect James to move up to P7 and Colesnick to go down to about P10. Which is unfortunate for him. As I said, Roscoe Dodger, he needs the retirement to go his way because he could still get a point, which would be a successful one for him. Jamie has pit off a set of mediums, which is quite early. Imagine for a set of hard tyres to the end. From here, surely won't take him 11 and 18 laps. Yep, in for a set of hards. Where's Roscoe? Lapping Mooshlott's AI car. Oh, got James Keller close on the back of Colesnick. This is a good battle here for the P7. Look at that, Jabogan extended his gap to 8.1, it was 5.9 before the pit stops, so just shows the difference in tyres already, which is mental. Nano 6/10 behind Cam, he could have performed the undercut, but just wasn't close enough, unfortunately. Cam will be in an effective P3. Nano Bacon currently just missing out on his first podium, which is unfortunate, but it does happen. I'm sure he'll get it one day if he doesn't get it today. Colesnick will must be diving as well. Maybe next lap he'll be in. Yeah, next lap he'll be in. Around the final corner comes James. Opens up the DRS now, and here we go down the start-finish straight for the 18th time in this race, and James is getting ever closer, and his team is going to defend the inside. That's a very late move. Fair, but quite late, and the Williams team are currently going to be having a bit of poo marks left in their pants, because that was a very scary moment. Could have been a monumental accident, but no, it was alright. They kept it clean, which is good to see. Hard, fair racing. You sure got 3 gloves going. He's doing a solid job. Up in P3, working perfectly for him at the moment. Yes, I reckon he'll come out at about P9. That gap between him and Roscoe. Roscoe finally up to P10 despite making 2 pit stops this race. Used both the hard, so there will be another set of medium tyres for him. Unless he tries to stretch it a little more, then goes for a set of soft tyres, which I highly doubt. To be fair, they die after about 5 laps, so really you'd have to go another 11 laps on a set of 11 lap old mediums. Right, look, let's watch Nano Bacon and Cam. They're still squabbling away over P4, and Cam felt the need to defend turn 1 there. I don't think he had to defend, so could have possibly hampered himself there coming out of turn 1. Well, he hasn't just yet, but Nano definitely does still have a chance of getting a podium. Be nice to see him on the podium. As I said, hasn't been on it before in PSGL. No sign of a weather change here in this race. We're in Hungary. Magyar Nagyjid, it's called, I believe, the Hungary Ring. This really is a track where the cars like Red Bull excel. In 2018, you could say where Ferrari could have excelled, but no, the Mercedes did excel surprisingly against what the team usually has. They struggle at tracks like this, Monaco's, and that, which is very weird. But anyway, let's watch Nano now. Look how close he is on the back of Cam. He needs to get a better run out this final corner. No Bugatti tonight, Nickel. Nope, just me. Bugatti was at Old Trafford today. Anyway, let's watch Nano Bacon to the outside for turn 1. It's going to go all the way around the outside. Oh, he's side by side. It's what you like to see. Going to be side by side into turn 2, and Nano's going to go down the inside. Cam's going to try to hold it round the outside. It's good racing between the two. I think Nano just gets the move done. Yes, he does. Great battling between the two. And Nano is up into P3. Frederick Fasseur, be happy with his Alpha Romeo team at the moment. Currently 1-3 in the race, picking up 26 points here. If that's it, if someone, yeah, 26 points here. The points is different in PSGL if you did not know. You get 16 for a win. Oh, sorry. It's 16 for a win, 12 for second, third is you get 10 points, fourth you get 8 points, fifth you get 6 points, sixth you get 5 points, seventh you get 4 points, eighth you get 3 points, ninth you get 2 points, and 10th you get 1 point. Mr. Geronimo is in. Is this for a wing change? Yeah, it is. Disastrous race for him. And off he goes once again. Roscoe's catching up to Kolesnik. I think I need to go to Cam, because this time he's going to be fighting back though on Nano. Out of turn 1 he gets a much better run, and on the slipstream to turn 2 will he try to place his Ferrari round the outside. It'd be risky if he does, and he can't, so Nano will just hold on for at least another lap. So I don't think Cam can find his way through in this middle sector unless he is very inventive, which I don't think he'll take the risk of it, especially being in high position of P4. Got Jamie getting past Roscoe. Roscoe has dived into the pits for another set of mediums. How can he pick up a point? Got to wait and see. Ooh, I'm actually quite tired. The gap is even between Jonathan Chiboggan up in front. Running about 7.8 is the gap. It's not bad whatsoever. Can't even see that one. Do you think Neon is going to the end on those tyres? Yeah, I think he can make the end. I don't know the tyre wear around here, but judging by cars being able to do 15, 16 laps on a set of mediums, I imagine 23 is doable on a set of hard compound tyres. I really do. I think here I'm just lying on my bed, but that's commentator now. Cam and Nano is battling once again, and can Cam get into the slipstream here, and this time maybe go down the inside? 3 clubs, sets the fastest lap. Oh, he's going to try to go all the way around the outside again, or will he try to make Nano go deep and get run out turn 2 through turn 3 and on the run to turn 4? I think I've only ever pulled off 1 move here. No, 2 overtakes here. That was in the same lap, same corner, same race. Well happy with that move. Apart from that, I don't think I've ever done anything like that. I could overtake there. 3 guys can still get P6, maybe P5. He's driving at a solid pace at the moment, doing a very good job on his debut in the Racing Point. Driving at a very rapid speed. Let's watch him through this middle sector. Jamie with a penalty, and he is still up, so he is going faster, and he's catching onto that train that is James Killer and Fruity Pebbles. James Killer dropped off. Who was he battling? Kolesnik, but Kolesnik had to pit, so yeah. All Cam and Nano, I've got to watch this. Cam gets past, Nano does a switchback, and it's still going to be side by side. It's turn 2, round the outside goes Nano Bacon. We got yellows in sector 2. I can't go to that quite yet. And round the outside goes Nano Bacon. Still got yellows in sector 2. I don't know who it's for. Who the hell is it? I think it's for. Was it for Roscoe? Please don't be Roscoe. I think it is Roscoe. Yeah, it is. Roscoe's bowled it. That is some nice intense battling we're getting here. James Killer gets passed by Neon to P7 next. Can 3 gloves get past him? Yeah, Roscoe's pit for a new wing, which is unfortunate for him. I think points are out of the equation now. 3 gloves almost been in it. Wow, he is pushing hard, as you can see. I'm going to go back to the battle for P4 and P3 once again, because Cam is still within that Range got yellows in sector 2 actually once again. Who's it for this time? Jamie has spun around. We'll go back to the battlefield for P4 because here we go. Cam is gaining at a rate or not. So he's going to try to go around the outside, try to make Nano go a bit deep, and then get the better run out of turn 1, and possibly go around the outside for turn 2. Look at that DRS and slipstream kicking in. He's going to go all the way around the outside. Nano Baker defending well once again, but can Cam go all the way around the outside? No, he can't, which is unfortunate for him. Got 3 gloves, and James could have battled in a way now. 3 gloves on these medium tyres. And who is that? The Spanish Jamie. Jamie is in the wall. Not what he needs. Look at this, 3 gloves needs to get past James because he's much quicker than him at this stage of the race. Oh, and James makes a mistake. And would that allow 3 gloves to go around the outside into the chicane? It will. Wow, late on the brakes, those 3 gloves. That's a spectacular move. Very good from him. And look at that, Nano's actually breaking out the DRS. It's getting ever closer to the gap is 7.5 tenths. Which has been, I think, an all-time high between these two in the last few laps, actually. 8 tenths now, and Nano's think is just doing enough. They've both got DRS, I think. Jamie pits for a new set of tyres. Roscoe is not going to the end of those softs. Got yellows in sector 1. Who the hell was that for? I don't know. Anyway, let's watch Cam down into turn 2, braking a lot later than Nano. I think what the issue is with Cam, he's not getting a good enough exit compared to someone like Nano, who's getting a strong exit out of each slow corner, which is very good. Got Jamie and Roscoe. Roscoe gets through up into P10. Geronimo's not too far back. We've got, yeah, it's a sector 2. Oh, Roscoe and Jamie have come together. Disaster class for Mr. Rogers. Not what he needs. Still need to watch this battle though. This is the best battle we have on track. Look at that. John is starting to get that gap down a bit to Japog. I wonder if Japog can just saving the tyres now. Make sure he gets to the end safely from here. Got another message in the chat. It's a bottle. It's not really a bottle because there's nothing really to fight for. I think it'd be more of a bottle if you're fighting for somewhere like P4, P3. Or anywhere above. P4 or above, or if you're on for your best result of the season, we've got more carnage, I think. Roscoe losing it once again. We'll go to Cam and Nano Bacon. Will Cam get the better exit out of turn 1? He will. Here we go now. On the run to turn 2. It's getting ever closer. Where will Cam go? He's going to have to force his Ferrari right round the outside. They're side by side. They're still side by side. And Nano just holds on. Really good from him there, defending for his life. 3 gloves is now behind Neon. We've got more. Why the useless. Let's just watch Jamie. I wonder what he's trying to do. Is he trying to end himself on purpose? He's got no wing, so yeah. And Roscoe somehow still in the points. What the hell is he? What the hell is he doing? How's he doing this, Roscoe? A minute behind in 9th place. Wow. No, let's watch Cam now, because he sees a lot closer than previously to the back of that Alfa Romeo. Nano Bacon is not using as much as he can. It's going alright. Praga round the outs or down the inside goes Cam. I mean, yep, it was Cam, sorry. Roscoe gets the fastest lap, and Cam is finally ahead. Good move there. 3 gloves has got past Fruity Pebbles, and now next car is OKK to go after. Will he be okay with that? Okay, I just don't know. I know you like my puns there. It's absolutely brilliant. We've got yellows in sector 2. Which bloody hell is it for? Oh, fuck! What a bottle. Well, I do apologise for my language, but bottle. Jamie's out. Safety car. Safety car. Safety car. Safety car. Safety car. Yeah, we never get one. Useless game! Give us a bloody safety car, you useless game. We all wanted one and you haven't given us one. Your SC spams in the chat. What could that mean? Could that mean Snapchat? Could it be safety car? No, I'm joking. I know it means safety car. Look at Free Gloves now catching a KK. Now no, it's oh. Gotta watch Free Gloves on the back of the KK now. He's getting ever closer to a KK. Keeping it within the track limits nicely. Her gap is still 6.9 at the front. It's just half of that between the two TNR lads. Here we go. Yeah, this is the closest battle. Free Gloves is surely going to get right past the KK now. And my phone is just vibrating, so I just felt it. And here we go. The KK defending the inside, and Free Gloves will try to go around the outside. It's going to be easy for him unless the KK launches it, which he won't. Who's that trying on left himself? Roscoe, look at him. Look at Mr. Rogers. In a world of his own. It must be well annoying for Neon, I can't lie. And now, can Free Gloves chase after him? Oh, yeah, he's headed two! Oh! It now has he got damage? No, he's fine. He's had a little spin. But he's 13.14 seconds off the lead now. What a lucky guy. Oh, KK! Oh my god, everyone's losing it now. Well, to John, it's start feeling the pressure now. Do 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 do. Haven't watched F6 unfortunately, so I have to maybe go check it out after this race and see how it was. Oh, Roscoe was losing it. Ignoring blue flag, but he's ghosted. That's what I mean about this game. If you're getting AI, putting AI for being lapped, then why are you getting blue flags still? Can't be both. It surely can only be one, I think. It must be. It's silly anyway. I don't know who is that is battling. There's no battlings now. Or no battlings? No battles, sorry. Really, when you're by yourself in commentary and there's no battles, that is really the test of you. Jabokin gets a 3-second time penalty, but he's got a 16.3 second lead. It's just plain sailing for him. Let's just ride on board with him. On the beautiful summer's day in Hungary. Jabokin leading away. by over 16 seconds. No one has challenged him. He perfects his lap 1. Jabogin looks set to be taking home the race victory in the Hungarian Grand Prix. Little, I'm playing my first week and I'm currently 8 and 6 in goal 3. Yeah, that's good to be fair. If you can maybe cut down a loss, maybe go 10 and 6. If you try to do that, then you could possibly push for goal 2, but goal 3 is always a decent place to start. I do apologise. I was 7-4, but lost 2, but had 2 awful games. Yeah, it happens. It happens. If you ever lose a game, just have a break. Roscoe into the pits for about the 5th. How many times does this man actually pit? 5 times, and he's still P11. Some things amaze me, honestly. Let's see, Walter John has been it again out on the traction here. Fair, Cam is catching. Cam's not going to give this up without a fight. Could Cam maybe sneak a podium or P2? Ruin the TNR day. Definitely would ruin the party for them. Someone who had ruined their party was Nano Bacon. He was on such a good result and now down in P8. Tough luck for him, unfortunately. Lap 33 out of 35, not long to go here in the Hungary ring. 2.6 is the gap. I think Chance will be alright provided you don't make any mistakes. If he makes a mistake, then Cam will be there to punish. He heavily locks up, runs wide, loses the rear, it'll have a half spin. He could lose position. Just, you got to ask the question. You just don't know, do you? These ones are definitely difficult when you're by yourself and there's like no battles. It tests you. It really does test you. So you have no one to talk to. You just got to speak for 35 laps or however long the race is. A lot of the time it can just be pure waffle. And people won't enjoy it. You got to always try and be as precise as possible, I'd say. Anyway, penultimate lap now. Cam isn't gaining, no one's gaining, no one's close to each other. Esfagati, did he go Old Trafford? Yeah, he did. He did go Old Trafford. Roscoe sets the fastest lap. He's not going to give up on P10. He could still get it. Don't know. Anyway, well, I think we'll watch Toboggan for the final lap. Here we go. Around Toboggan for the final lap of the Hungarian Grand Prix. Got yellows in sector 2. Who the hell's bottled it? Who the bloody hell bottled it? Didn't see anyway. Anyway, we're around board with Toboggan for the final lap. He's low on fuel, but I don't think that'll matter because he's got such a large gap here He's driving amazing this race. I don't think he's made one mistake. Driven a perfect race, and if he just keeps going, we have got yellows in second two. Who's it for? Kolsnik, that's who it's for. Still got Roscoe catching Geronimo. This could be a last lap battle. Anyway, will Kolsnik let Jabokin lap him? Please do, because I don't fancy sitting there for another minute and a half. He's getting blue flags, being told to move. And he does move. I wanna scream and shout and let it all out. And that will be coming from the Alfa Romeo garage any minute now, as they jump onto the sideboards of the track in the pit lane. They'll be celebrating a dominant win from the Alfa Romeo Jabogan. What a win in Hungary! Nobody could challenge that, and Kolsnik overtook him. We still got a battle here. Look at that, Roscoe. Oh, he's so close to Geronimo. Can he get a move done? There's lag. There's a bit of lag. And it's going to turn to the outside. It's the final lap of the race, and Roscoe's going to go round the outside. Oh, there's contact between the two. And Roscoe's just going to go down the inside. Will Geronimo try and lunge in the final corner? And Roscoe crosses the line in P10. Will he get it? Yes, he does. Wow. Quite an anticlimactic end to the race that was. Kolsnik gets a 3-second penalty. Oh, hold up. And finally, here we go. The final driver to finish the race, Kolsnik, comes around the final corner and gets his first points. That is your grid for tonight. Anyway, Jabokin wins. John is second, third Cam, 4-3 gloves. Solid race from him as well. Great debut. 5th Neon, 6th for KK, 7th James Keller, 8th Nano Bacon. Just unfortunately didn't work out for him after what looked so promising. 9th is Kolsnik, and 10th is Roscoe Dodger picking up that fastest lap point. 11th we got Geronimo, then Mooslot didn't finish, Jamie didn't finish, Scorpion didn't finish, and Rowan didn't finish. I've been Lickle here for the F5 action. Thank you for watching everyone, and goodbye.